Hi, I'm Felicity and today I'm going to show the books in our Christmas gift basket for children. This gift basket makes a fantastic gift for a family perhaps with a new baby or with little children up to about the age of 4. The first book we have is Baby's very first touchy-feely Christmas book, and it's got pictures of all the things to do with Christmas and textures for the baby to feel. It's a great way to introduce your baby to some of the vocabulary around Christmas. You can talk about the reindeer with the squishy red nose and the sparkly silver star, and so on. The second book is a book by Linley Dodd, who's the author of the Harry McClary books, and if you're familiar with those books you'll know that her books are lots of fun and they're written in rhyming verse. So I'll just read you one of the pages from here. Slinky Malinky's a mischievous cat and gets up to lots of mischief during Christmas. Reindeer and ribbons, a silvery bell, glittering stars and a Santa as well. Hanging up high was a lollipop drop and the Christmas tree fairy sat right on the top. That's Slinky Malinky. Our third book is Spot's First Christmas, and again, if you're familiar with the Spot books, you'll know that a lot of them are lift the flap books, which children really like, and this one is too. It's great to read to children from birth, but it's probably a biggest hit with children aged from about 1 to about 3 because they love the lift the flaps. So this is about Spot and his adventures on Christmas Eve and all the things he gets up to. He's helping to wrap the presents. He's helping to decorate the Christmas tree. And here he is welcoming guests for Christmas. The next book is a book for parents. It's written by Mem Fox, who's an author of lots of picture books for children, and it's called Reading Magic, and it's basically about the magic of reading aloud to children and the benefits of reading aloud from a very young age to your child. It's a really easy read. It's been around for quite a while now, but it's still very much worth reading, and it will convince you to read aloud to your child every day, if nothing else will. The next book is The Night Before Christmas, which is Clement Seymour's famous story poem. This edition is a board book, as are most of the other books here. And that's fantastic because they stand up to a lot of wear and tear, and it's really important to encourage children to handle books. Don't put them away on a high shelf. They're designed to be stored in this basket somewhere close to where you are every day, so that your children can get them out and read them, handle them, even eat them if they want to chew on them. But this one's got some lovely, sort of fairly traditional illustrations in it, really colourful. And a lot of families start a Christmas tradition when their baby's very young, when their first child's very young, of reading this aloud on Christmas Eve, which is a really lovely tradition to start with your children. And the final book is this one, which may not be familiar to a lot of people. The author is J.R.R. Tolkien, who you might remember from the Lord of the Rings stories. And Tolkien had 4 children, and starting in 1920 and all the way through to 1942, the Tolkien children used to receive a letter from the North Pole every year from Father Christmas, and in it he would detail all the activities that he had been involved in the lead up to Christmas, what the elves had been doing, what the North Polar Bear had been doing, and you'll see here that the letters were written in a really spidery sort of script, as if they'd been written by an old man, by Father Christmas, and they were beautifully illustrated too. And they came complete with stamps designed by Tolkien that made them look as if they'd come from the North Pole. And the children waited for these every year really eagerly, and read all together. They tell a really lovely story about Father Christmas and all his helpers at the North Pole. So this is a fantastic book for younger children, but it's also really great to share as a family. And if you've got people in your family, whether they're adults or older children, who are fans of the Lord of the Rings stories, they will actually be really fascinated by this too. So there you are, a lovely gift basket to share with a family close to you. And there's room in the basket for other books that as you add to your collection as well.